Okay, so I'm gonna present my form filling project. The initial idea was developing a form filling software as a service that fill job applications, but this can fill any other kinds of form applications. The value here is speed, consistency, reducing manual work time and friction of filling repetitive, messy online forms. Users can focus more on their projects. Even today that the job market is even more volatile, people are getting fired and hired more times. Having a software for this, I think, would be crucial. And for example, this could also be a useful tool for recruiters. Yeah, in short, this turns repetitive form filling into a much more automated workflow. It's built for modern forms, real variation, and the kind of messy interfaces that simple autofill tools struggle with. Of course, I'm gonna explain it a bit now. So we have here a curriculum. We put styles in each section. We want the application to detect it differently and extract it to certain different types of fields. Location, this is role, employers. Here we can show one where it's not freelancer. This is another employer style. This is date pro style, location pro. So yeah, we separate this all into styles. The description of either the experience entries or the education entries gets detected, and yeah, all this information gets extracted into the extension with the correct styles. I haven't gotten AI to automatically assign the styles, but assigning these styles would essentially be filling the form for the last time. This is a real application form, not a custom demo page. This is Meta Careers form. I'm gonna load my information from my curriculum and I'm gonna fill this. And of course, I'm gonna use the AI that I fine tuned to, let's fill this anyway. Okay, so filled, uploaded my resume, my curriculum, putting my personal location. It goes through all location formats to detect which ones it accepts. It should input my, some parts of the, couple of days ago it was filling most of the EEO part of the form. Now it's only inputting, oh, here it shows, okay, it filled correctly my ethnicity. And it filled correctly. So yeah, great job. It's not everything, but almost everything, including static HTML and JS dynamically loaded HTML. So that's good. For example, we have the custom question section here, and we have a bunch of information that we don't have in our curriculum. And the objective would be, it's almost like a bot as a service that fills form applications or other kinds of forms. For example, now it's just for job applications, but you could set up, oh, we want to search for websites where I can sell X thing or I can buy X thing. Please search for all websites where I can do this, log in, fill the form. So yeah, this can go beyond job applications. But for the example of job applications, either you can set up an AI replier that replies to custom questions. It says custom questions, but it's just questions or information that you have to put that's not usual or you don't have saved. But yeah, either the AI replies automatically and everything would be done automatically, or people would be absent or doing other stuff, and then when they come back to the application they would have a whole bunch of custom questions, either where the AI already generated an answer with the information that it has from the user, or it hasn't generated one, and the user would have access to which pages this relates to the question, and so the work would be narrowed down to just replying to the custom questions. I can show you an example here. I'm not gonna use AI, I'm gonna use a config, fills almost everything in this smart recruiters form. So I press here, autofill current page. As you can see, it's gonna fill all education entries and experience entries. The infrastructure is supposed to detect when a form accepts in the educational entries only higher education, or if it accepts other kinds, for example, high school education or certifications. Okay, this is the last experience entry. Here, as you can see, most of the stuff here is filled. So let's give another example. So this has lots of custom questions. Of course, the custom questions would appear here. So I'm gonna give you another example here. It's gonna feel comfortable with these forms, but okay, curriculum, phone number, last name, country phone code, preferred first name, not GitHub, LinkedIn. It should have, let's give another example. So this one is in Portuguese. Upload my resume, setting my first name, surname, email, phone number. This might be because it's not prepared to with these forms in Portuguese just as much. So this one I reckon it will just upload. One more. Okay, here's another one. This in Portuguese as well. Phone number, first name, and it finished. Let's see if it can fill this one. Okay, surname, phone number. It's being being too aggressive with the phone number, upload the resume. This is starting to be a very good prototype in my opinion. This could facilitate a lot of work we do around the internet. So yeah, under the hood it combines text input, parser based preprocessing, LLM assisted field understanding, tool orchestration, browser automation. I can give you an example of this web UI we have on the application. We still have to update it so it correctly displays the different kinds of elements. But yeah, custom questions that appear here would appear with the same elements. This simulates what an agent would do to send these custom questions into the application. Live log of the custom questions. Here they go, they appear here. The first one is working. I can show, just gonna type example and we can send to page and it appears here. But yeah, the objective would also be if we type something here, it will also update on the application. So we could save these questions.